My fellow fighters and the people of the world. Your favorite YouTubers won't tell you this, but I'll be the one to tell you. I guess I can only be the one to say something like this. I don't know if I'm the only one. Before I tell you this, I don't know if I'm the only one who has noticed that the Madlanga commission yesterday being stopped and being postponed was not by coincidence. It was a matter of something that has been designed to happen like that, because you know why? It was the big day where the CIC had to be found guilty, and they needed that attention just to be focused on who? Julius Malema alone. The media already knew he will be found guilty. Madlanga commission and a lot of people already knew he will be found guilty. Allegedly. Allegedly, I say that. But you guys know what I mean, right? Because why else would a Madlanga commission make up a story and say the General Khumalo is sick and he can't come to work the same day Julius Malema is about to be found guilty? Just think about it. Nothing happens by coincidence in politics. Nothing. Nothing. The biggest day where 2 days back, when Khumalo, Mr. Khumalo, the political task team investigator, the leading officer, the one who is currently confessing at the Madlanga Commission, the day where he exposes big stories of WhatsApp conversations with ANC comrades, Abu Matlala and them, is the same day they announced someone fell off a building in Paris. Nothing happens by coincidence in South Africa. Plenty of distractions to the Madlanga Commission. Madlanga Commission has been happening. People have been going in and out in courts, but they have never stopped Madlanga Commission. But when it's Julius Malema, they would stop everything. And if you are a person who's engaged in politics, I'm sure you noticed that yesterday, there was no any other breaking news yesterday. The only breaking news was Julius Malema. There was no any other top story of something being exposed or something happened. Guess what? The main focus was who? You already know. So you still think it's by coincidence. You still think, hi, it happened the way it happened, you know. It had to happen like that. Who said so? Who said it had to happen like that? I'm just saying. They want him so bad, and they want your attention to focus on him when they want him, so you can only see his face only in the media and not be distracted. They failed to get him in the Madlanga Commission. They thought they were gonna get him. That's why they rushed the Madlanga Commission so bad. And they wanted his name to be somewhere mentioned and implicated. When they saw that he's not implicated, they came with a second story. No, this man is the one we want. Yazin, in the midst of all of this Madlanga Commission, this man must go to court. During this whole Madlanga Commission, he must go to court. And in court, something must happen. Something that is going to achieve the people's attention and make people forget about these Madlanga's confessions. I don't know if maybe I'm the only one who sees things like this. But there's no any other way. But if the general was sick, was unwell, Mr. Khumalo, the General Khumalo, but he was unwell, he was unfit yesterday. He was unwell. I don't know if he drank the water there. I don't know what happened. I don't know if maybe they told him, Yazin, let's wait a bit. Let's focus on. I don't know. But anything is possible in politics. After all, it's not the general. It's not General Khumalo who is controlling the Madlanga Commission. He's only controlling going there and confessing. He doesn't control the timelines, the postponement and everything. So, I was not there. I don't know. Allegedly. But why would a big commission be suspended when this guy, the same day this guy was going to be found guilty. And the breaking news, the whole day, all news platforms, is his name, his face. All the confessions from the Madlanga Commission, it's only independent media and YouTubers who are speaking about it. The media doesn't speak about all of these confessions that have been happening in the Madlanga Commission. Now, as we go on, and I'm telling you this so you can pay attention in the future, and I'm right. I know I'm always right. Listen to this. This is what's going to be happening going into the future. The Madlanga Commission will be happening, but people will be called, political analysts will be called, investigators will be called, everyone, judges will be called to news platforms to go and speak about Julius Malema being found guilty. What are the possibilities that it's going to go to jail? Is it going to go to... The conversation will be about Julius Malema being found guilty and everything that has to do with the law. The conversation in the media will not be about the confessions of the Madlanga Commission. Don't believe me? It's already started. Go look at the news outlets. Are they speaking about Madlanga or Julius? Go look at it. Listen to the news today. You're in a taxi, you're in your car. Play the news today. Tonga News. Hey, Lidaraya EFF. You guilty. Been found guilty. Hey, leader EFF. By Twere, Barry guilty. Everywhere. We're gonna be talking about him. Or everywhere. The whole week, even next week, even next of next week. Because you know what? That's who they've always been wanting from the get. You think this Madlanga Commission was created to expose the ANC? That thing is run by ANC, is created by ANC. You think ANC people will act? But the powers are given to Ramaphosa. All the confessions are implicating Ramaphosa to be the guy who is orchestrating all of these things. You think he'll act against himself? You think he'll act against his own? No, of course, the only people who will be implicated is those who are not in the ANC as leadership. Abu Ket, Abu Mulife, all the others who are outside. They were the sacrificial lamb. You think the CIC, the thingy, this thing was about exposing our Ramaphosa? You think Ramaphosa will create this thing just to expose himself? No. They thought somewhere in these confessions, someone's name was going to be mentioned. That's why they were all eager before when this thing started. They were like, yeah, we know who's going to be mentioned. It's just a matter of time. Day 1 came, day 2 came, day 3. Now we are on day 10. Yesterday was going to be day 10, but it got postponed. So now we are on day 10. It's still not mentioned. Is it day 10, 11, 12? I don't know. But it's still not mentioned. But it's found guilty. The conversation is going to be about Nizobo, you're going to see. But it is what it is. Thank you very much. Dango.